Maybe they're just making excuses because they don't really want to do it. But yeah, I'm talking a lot right now, and I love it because this is going on the podcast channel. So, all right, it's January, but right now, I mean, I've been thinking about it lately because every time I post videos, I don't like when I talk because I feel like it needs to be there, but I just feel like it takes too much time in my videos. So, like 2 minutes of me talking, I'd rather have 2 minutes of action. But there's action in the videos, but when I tell you guys things, I just tell you guys, which is good. I mean, I shouldn't even be worried about the time, but me personally, I just like a shorter video. It seems more appealing, not or attractive. Like a 10-minute video over a 40-minute video, you know, like a YouTube video, not a movie. But I mean, still long videos are good, but right now I'm actually starting up a podcast, so I figured if I make a podcast, then it'll help with my talking. Like, you know, not necessarily help with it, but like I'll still be talking in the videos, but like it's not even like that. But I could just talk more, you know. It's another platform, not platform, but another place where I could put content. So if you guys want to hear like stories of me talking about how the video is filmed, or like not if you want to hear, but like what I'm gonna be talking about, like probably just what happened in the video, or talking about whatever, you know. I talk a lot, like to Elijah, to Donovan, Isaac, like I talk a lot to everybody. So I just figured if I put a podcast and I could have them in, and everybody talks about starting a podcast, but nobody really has yet, and I never thought of, because like, I mean, I always tell them like, yeah, start it, it's good, like whatever. But then again, I thought to myself yesterday when I was on my bike ride, like, no, I just thought about it the other day, and I'm like, I like talking, and I never run out of things to say. So, but I mean, there's always a whole bunch of things to talk about. But yeah, I made a channel. It's a Slappy Tappy podcast, and then I'm gonna keep posting on YouTube for now until I'm able to post on Apple Podcasts. But because I've been listening to some podcasts on there, so I think it's free, but I need a laptop. But yeah, I'm set up. I mean, I'm setting up for my first one, and I should be good. I mean, I just wanted to have my own podcast because everybody always talks about it, and like talks about, you know, like groups and stuff. Like, oh, 4 friends come together and make a podcast. I feel like there's bound to it's bound to happen for a falling out. Like, you know, like somebody's gonna not show up, or somebody's gonna be busy. You know, more people are gonna be working harder than others, or just people are not motivated, whatever. So I just thought to myself, I started myself, and I could have whoever I want on there, and I mean, I could just do it all by myself, but I mean, I'll have other guests like Elijah, Isaac, maybe friends or whatever. And this podcast will be able to, I'll be able to set it up anywhere. Like, it could be at a park, it could be in the car, it could be on the way to somewhere. Like, it could be anywhere. That's my goal, to have a podcast like anywhere. Because me personally, I like just a sunset. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I mean, like having a podcast outside in the sunset, like that's good. That would be cool to me. But that's like that's my favorite time of the day. Like, the whole day is a great day, but just I look forward to the sunset. But yeah, starting a podcast, so I'll still be posting once a week on my other channel, and I feel like I'm capable of pushing out more. And I thought about, like, okay, like, you know, I don't really like post on TikTok, which I do, but I still should post more. But it's just, I don't know, but it's another platform to get more content out. So I mean, if you don't watch my videos, or you can't, you can listen to me. If you can't listen to me, you watch my videos, or you can do both. Either way. But I mean, like I am talking right now, I talked on the Christmas trip video, and if you haven't watched that, go watch it. But like, that could have been a podcast, you know. Like, some people may watch my videos without even looking at it, and what do you need the video there for, you know? But I mean, with this podcast, there will be a video, so it'll be us talking. But then again, there will be an audio version uploaded to Apple Music whenever I'm able to do that. But for now, I'm gonna get started on this podcast, and it's gonna be lit. And I'm working on a new cameraman, so not the Mexican dude anymore, but it's a different dude. So I mean, he'll be filming for me. What is it? A week or 2 from now, so that should be exciting. I mean, it's Thursday tomorrow, so like the week is almost over, and it's coming up quick. So this year is gonna be crazy. I'm turning 18 this year, but yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to set up this camera, and I might do the first one on my own, or I might do it with some other person. But yeah, Slappy Tappy podcast #1, and yeah, it's gonna be lit. So I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. I mean, I know I'm gonna love it. I mean, I love talking like to people in general. Like, I like talking about things, and I feel like if I have a podcast, I could share more with people, you know, like it'll be all talking, and I love it. Like, you know, like I don't feel like I'm wasting like time like out of my video to keep the talking in there. It's like, oh, it's 2 minutes, like it's whatever. But this is mainly for talking, so I'm gonna love it, and I do love it. And maybe I think I'm gonna do a podcast with a homeless person one day. Like, not necessarily a podcast, but like an interview, or just a podcast with a special guest. Like, I just set my camera up, we'll have a mic, whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna try to make. I mean, not trying to sound cocky, but I'm confident that I think, me personally, my podcast is gonna be one of the best podcasts out there. You know, I mean, like Elijah, I'm trying to get him to do Amigo videos, but I'm gonna stop trying, because I mean, if somebody doesn't really want to do something, not saying Elijah doesn't, but like, if they wanted to do something, they'd already do it without anybody saying anything. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this podcast, and it's gonna be freaking lit, honestly. Like, I feel like this has opened up a whole new world for me, like a whole new ball game. Like, I'm able to talk about whatever I want, wherever I want, whenever I want, about whatever I want. Like, I could just talk, you know, and I could talk with other people or whatever, you know. Like, I have the camera set up, and it'll be like maybe 30 minutes, hour, whatever, you know. It doesn't matter. Talking about the time before I even post a video. But all I gotta say is, if you want to do something, do it. I mean, me personally, I have my camera, but I don't need my camera. I could have just turned on voice memos, or just recorded a video on my phone. Like, I don't like when people look at my camera or look at me and think like, oh, it's easy because you have a camera. But everybody has a camera, you know. Like, you have a camera on your phone. What do you use to take pictures with? Your camera on your phone. But when it comes to a YouTube video, like, my camera does 1080p. My iPhone does 4K. What is the problem here? Like, maybe they're just making excuses because they don't really want to do it. But yeah, I'm talking a lot right now, and I love it because this is going on the podcast channel. So welcome to Slappy Tappy podcast, the best podcast, or my favorite podcast. Or no. In my opinion, this should be a great podcast. I don't want to say the best in the world, but this is gonna be a very lit podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy. There's gonna be some very special guests on here, and yeah, I just feel like I have more to do now, and I like it. Like, this is lit. I mean, post once a week, 2 times a week, whenever I want, you know. But yeah, Slappy Tappy podcast and Slappy Tappy is on a come up. Not necessarily come up, but I'm working to get both of those channels up there. You know, I'm at a regular house. You know, I'm like a shack. I want to get to the tall buildings, like a fan base wise, so I could spread a message and just live a stable life. But I hope you guys enjoy this podcast right here. But yeah, please I mean, you don't have to subscribe or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Since this is my first video, I just want to explain that this will not be the camera angle. It'll be set up, and I'm just holding it because it's right now.